So I've rewritten and re-commentated this video about 10, maybe 15 times now, and I keep questioning whether or not it's worth doing, you know? Is this going to be seen as writing some degree of drama as an attempt to get some quick clicks on a video, or is this something that needs to be brought up and talked about in video form? Well, the fact that you're seeing this video alone tells you where I ended up on that decision, but it doesn't mean I'm happy that I'm doing this video. At this stage, I'd rather be talking about the latest Arsenal update, in particular talking about the new attachment options and what weapon archetypes they work best with, the new Empire-specific basilisks and how they perform in the grand scheme of things, the effective removal of nanoweave armor from the game and how much good it has done to the consistency of time to kill across the board, the directive weapon changes and who the winner and losers are there, the fact that the archer is now my new favorite weapon in the game, and the skill gap of the game and what this update has done to it and whether or not it's a good or a bad thing now. All stuff that I was so excited to talk about in the lead up to this patch. But as I am sure you guys can tell from my voice and from the consistency of uploads, that's not what's happening at this point. Instead, I'm left beyond fucking frustrated every session I play. And as someone who is positioned as one of the primary content creators for this game, and comes up as the search result on a lot of Planetside 2 content first, and therefore acts as a first point of contact for a lot of people checking out this game for the first time, yeah, I feel somewhat obligated to push this style of video out. And that's not me trying to gloat or anything, that's just the fact of the situation, guys. Because if I don't make this kind of video, and I just keep on trying to grit my teeth through the issues in light of getting my planned content out, I feel like I'm sweeping shit under the rug that needs to be brought into the limelight so that both new and returning players alike know that no, this is not the new normal for Planetside 2's servers. Now, for those who aren't aware, the two United States-based servers for the PC version of Planetside 2 have been subject to some next-level connectivity issues over the last few weeks or so, with Emerald continuing to be plagued by G15 login errors, and Connery just being plagued with some of the worst lag I think I've ever seen since the world record event I participated in. That includes constant lag spikes, sometimes people floating in and out of surfaces, bullet damage compression sometimes hitting you all in one hit, and just complete and total disconnects out of the server. It has made the game so unresponsive, so inconsistent, and just generally so unfun to play. And yeah, I'm an Australian connecting to an American server. I understand that I'm not ever going to have the optimal connection to the game, but this is beyond the limit of normal even under those circumstances. And before anyone says it, no, this is not a local, Australian-only issue. This is a server-wide issue affecting people both located internationally and located nearby the server itself. It's also not a routing issue either, because all other games that I play that at times have me connecting to American servers located in the same region as Connery are performing as expected and just fine. So if it is a routing problem, it's something to do with the Connery's server routing in particular, which again, for those who are going to be smart and suggest this, no, is not on me to fix. Quite frankly, it's up to the developers to fix. So yeah, frustrated is about where I would place myself right now. And look, I get it. There's a very real chance that I could release this video and in the next few days, the issue could be fixed. If that happens, I'll happily delete this video and go on my merry way. Back to the content that I, actually plan to discuss. But guys, I'm frustrated because I care. Sure, I have other games I can go and play right now. I have other videos about other games I want to make. But goddammit, I want to make videos about Planetside, about the new update, because I fucking care about this game. I have done so for the last 10 years. As much as we can disagree on stuff at times, and as much as some of us have different views on how the game should be progressing, I care. I wouldn't be making this kind of video if I didn't. And because I care, I want to be adding value to the community in the way that I know how to, through videos. And with this new update, and as the guy who is predominantly known as the weapon review guy in the community and has been known to make content about loadouts, about different balance changes, about thoughts on the game, all the bells and whistles, this was an amazing opportunity for me to dive into some new stuff and get some fresh content out to you guys. So it's frustrating when I can't, beyond belief. So while I'm fully expecting to see some comments telling me L plus ratio plus go touch grass, this all comes from a place of wanting this shit fixed ASAP because fuck you, I care about Planetside and I want it to succeed. I'm also expecting a ton of comments like, well, Cammy, if you want to really make content for this game, game, just adapt and go play on another server, bro, to get your footage. And allow me to tell you why that isn't an option, ladies and gentlemen. For one, Miller and Cobalt are based in the EU, and I'm in Australia, so yeah, good luck getting anything that resembles a good experience on those pings, even by my standards. As for the other two servers, sure, I've got characters there and get semi-respectable pings, I guess, but ladies and gentlemen, it has taken me hours upon hours to get my main Connery characters to where they are today. There is no way in hell that I would be able to make content about such a wide variety of weaponry, playstyles, and topics in the game if I just foregoed my main characters and went to another server. I work a full-time job, I have a life outside of content creation, all the bells and whistles. I only have a select amount of time to play every week, and that time is set around getting content around key talking points that I find interesting around the game. Shit, my Connery character still doesn't have all the implants unlocked. My Galaxy and Ant are still practically naked as far as unlocks are concerned because I simply haven't had the certs to dive into because they've gone to other aspects of the game. From the perspective of content creation, it isn't viable for me to swap servers because quite frankly, anything I want to talk about that is behind one of those unlock paywalls or one of those unlock walls that I have to grind out again, I don't have the time to do that. It's not economic for me to do at all. And once again, guys, I was scared about making this kind of video because, yeah, I'm worried it's going to come across as drama baiting, but I promise you that's not the intent here. The intent is just to, get some thoughts out and, tell people who are potentially making a return that this ain't normal. And I'm hoping that things get fixed pretty quickly because, well, they need to be. Because I want to be playing Planetside again. I want to be enjoying the game. I'm just hoping that happens sooner rather than later. I'm also a bit concerned because, well, this has been going on for a few weeks now. If the game remains unplayable for a month or so, people are going to start getting angry about membership pricing and stuff like that. So, developers, if you're out there, if you're watching this, if you've gotten this far and you do have to be watching this video, firstly, I do hope you get things fixed soon because, well, I am in your corner. But secondly, and I can't press this enough, make sure these things are fixed before you release any new major updates to the game as far as content's concerned. I get it, you have a roadmap to follow, you've set a precedent, you probably want to follow that roadmap. But there's no point in following a roadmap and releasing stuff to a game if a sizable portion of your primary PC player base can't even access the content in the first place due to the game just simply being unplayable. And that's really it from me today, guys. Again, not the video I wanted to be making, but here we bloody are. If you enjoyed the video, well, consider backhand the like button. There's a chance that not all of you will see this video because it may come down if the issues are fixed nice and quickly, but well, I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I look forward to getting more Planetside 2 content out to you guys soon once all this tides over, but until then, expect some content from other games and expect a bit of variety on the channel. Until then, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Peace out, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care, guys. Have a good one.